It is Thrust from Generation 1 in a nice sealed box. But of course, you might be familiar with this channel. And if you are, welcome back. If you're not, I'm Captain Kyle, and this is a counterfeit. And I'm gonna go through this because it's a bit less expensive than getting a G1. And of course, if you want to get an original, finding it in the box, it's gonna be very expensive. If you don't find it in a box, it might not be as expensive, but you also have to worry about, are the stickers all worn? Is it loose? You know, is it damaged? I mean, you can find some nice G1 stuff, vintage, complete, but it usually costs you a bit of money. This might be an alternative, and I'm gonna make sure that the quality is up to par if you decide to get one of these. Be right back. All right, so I haven't broken this out, so he is going to be stickerless for this review, but I will put on the stickers later. They generally do come with stickers, so I'm not too concerned, but if I don't find them in here, I will be concerned. So Thrust, it's a very nice box, but as many of the stuff that I bought, it's a little dinged. It's not as nice as some of the G1 counterfeits that I've gotten, but still, it's a pretty nice box. I'll keep it. No, I'm not gonna throw it. We'll put it over here. And so there it is. It's a G1 looking Thrust. It is a knockoff. The vendor assures me it's a knockoff, and I would be a little shocked to get, for the price I did, a sealed in package Thrust. Now, a couple ways you can tell if you haven't seen some of these counterfeit ones before, as I slowly tear him out of this packaging. Counterfeits generally don't have any factory stickers, nor do they have the rub signs, which were put on by Hasbro. So that is something to look out for. If someone sells you one and says, oh yeah, this is G1 original. Yeah, no rub sign, no. It's no Mr. Superman, no, it's not. It does come with, on the sprue, 3 guns. On the sprue, 3 missiles, 2 fists, 2 missile launchers, 2 tail fins. I'm not sure if they were on the original one. It's been so long since they've opened up. And the landing gear. So we'll put you over here to go put in the box later. And it does come with instructions in G1 style. But another way you can tell that these are not real is, while they do come with G1 style instructions, and they come with stickers, including the factory stickers, which are nice. They also come with the rub signs separate, so you can put that in. It does have a nice tech spec decoder, but it doesn't come with any of the brochures, reinforcements from Cybertron, or that nice little brochure that allowed us to get Mirage and Megatron and maybe Sunstreaker. I forget which ones were included in that ad. I'm sure some of you know offhand. But still, it's a very nice looking Thrust. The nose seems a little bit, but you know, that could happen with any of the Seekers. It doesn't fall, but doesn't take much pressure to bend that nose. All right, so these stickers and the rub sign we will put aside for now. I will be putting them on later, but I'm not gonna bore you with that. And we do have the instructions, which I'm gonna put aside because if I don't know how to transform this, sheesh, a G1 Seeker, and I'm not gonna look at the world through rose-colored plastic, so let's reassemble or fully assemble Thrust here so we can check out the vehicle mode. So he's got 2 tail fins, and they seem, they went in very tight, not loose at all. So almost too tight for a moment there. Once I put these in, they will probably never come out again. But yeah, the tail fins seem just within tolerances, so they go in and stay, but they're not meant to come back out. So there he is. With those tail fins, we will put the nice landing gear on the bottom, which goes in nice and tight. We will put the missile launchers underneath, and I'm feeling the trigger moves. I'm not sure about the springs in there. We'll find out very soon. But yeah, someone in a comment did make the point that yes, you could find very nice G1 toys at toy shows, at toy shops that sell secondhand, but there's something about being able to take a toy out of its box and put it together and not cost you $200–300 for the purpose. I'm not sure how much a Thrust would go for, but it is nice to open up a nice fresh Thrust, put in his missiles, put the stickers on yourself. Apparently I didn't push the missile launchers in hard enough, but there they go. So there he is, G1 Thrust. Let's zoom in on him. Take a look at him in all his G1-ish glory. Now, the quality of it, it feels die-cast here. The wheels are metal, die-cast chest. The plastic feels just about the same as the G1. And give him a little spin. I mean, he will look nicer when he has his stickers on him, but still, even in this is almost an animation style version of him. Of course, he would still have some Decepticon symbols on him, but it's very nice, very nice. And of course, you can fly him around. I'm gonna take the landing gear, and as we did in the old days, or at least I did, I'm gonna see if I can fit that right into the cockpit for storage. You know, I gotta say, it doesn't seem to want to fit in the cockpit. Maybe the other way? It mostly closes the other way. Now looking at the nose, I know it can be twisted around. It was kind of a little upturned, you know, those snooty Decepticons and their upturned fucking noses, but that looks better. Yeah, I'm not having confidence in this staying in there. This might have been molded from one of the reissues, in which case they made the landing gear slightly longer and it just doesn't fit in there. But still nice jet. Now let's try the missiles. Fire 1, that worked. Fire 2, that worked too. So the missiles are functional, they launch. Very nice. I'm gonna put them aside because I don't want to accidentally shoot them all over the room. But yeah, very nice. Nice metal wheels. It just feels like a G1. All right, let's put him into his robot mode. Now the instructions actually say that once you transform him, you should put his head like that, just like the normal Seekers. You know, just like Skywarp and Thundercracker, but I don't know anyone who did that, because once we saw them as cone heads, we did that. And I've noticed here, his eyes are painted gold, so even though there's probably a sticker to put over his eyes, I'm likely not gonna put it over those nice gold peepers. So there he is with his fists, and I just need to add his guns, which hopefully will not just shoot out. All right, I'm gonna take this off because it seems like I might have to adjust. There we go. So if you have, and this can be with a regular G1 as well, if you have any issues getting the guns to stay, just push it in and make sure that you push this forward part down right here, and that should keep the gun in. All right, so one thing I'm noticing is that if I push him forward, his feet seem to fold pretty easily. So I don't recall the original. I, of course, did not review them and have them on a turntable of doom, but I don't recall that happening with the original. But the feet, just be aware if you push them forward, the feet are going to bend up, which may just be simple physics. Physics. All right, so let's take a look at him from all sides. You can see he's got the distinctive wings with the fans. So I guess he might be some kind of VTOL jet, vertical takeoff and landing, or landing. I don't know. But he looks good from all sides. Posability, well, his legs don't move. His feet, you can move forward, but that doesn't help him stand. And you can pretty much move his arms up, and you can move them all the way around if it wasn't for the wings in the way. Fist seems slightly loose on the left side. Not a major thing. I can probably adjust and just squeeze it a little bit. But yeah, those feet. So I'm gonna say this is very good. Not happy about the feet moving so easily and the loose fist, but damn if he doesn't look really nice. And this is how you slowly, over time, regain a collection that you sold off. Well, I don't know that I'm gonna be able to get everything back, but at least some I can get in really nice shape. All right, now, I forget exactly how much I paid for this guy, so I'm gonna look it up for you. So this guy, at the time I bought him, cost to me a total with tax of $53.42. Currently, it's about the same. Looks like it's $51, $54, so you might end up spending $54 on it with sales tax. But in Choice Day, which starts like any minute now, because as I'm shooting this, it says 2 days, 2 hours, 58 minutes and 40 seconds. So if you catch it during Choice Day, you might save yourself about $2. But still a very nice Seeker. G1 style, great character. On the show, ended up being played with by a little child on another planet. You know, kind of a reverse thing, but we're not gonna go into too much detail there. But a cool toy, I like it. If you just put him down, you don't have any problems with the feet. If you push him forward, they will start to fold. But then again, I haven't tried that with a lot of the Seekers. Of course, a lot of the Seekers, the Starscream, the Skywarp, the Thundercracker, they have very long tail fins that kind of keep them in place a little bit better than these tail fins, but he still stands perfectly fine. He's thrust. So there you have it. I would recommend it for the price. I mean, you can go out and get yourself a regular G1 complete. I saw some at the toy shows that I've been at recently, and they weren't too expensive. You might have been able to pick up a one for like $60 or $75, but again, something about opening up your own package. And these aren't broken, which is a good thing, and you have an extra one. I like him. and I will be putting on the sticker soon, but it is fun to get G1s in the box. And speaking of fun, see how I segued there? I hope you're having as much fun watching these videos as I'm having making them and showing you these awesome toys. And while you're mulling over whether you want to get Thrust here, there's another video over here which is a counterfeit Skywarp. So if you want to go a year previous in the timeline to get an older style Seeker, slightly. And we will see you next time. As always, have fun and good hunting.